Sellers often have a lot of questions when they're going to sell a home. Today I'm going to share with you some of the top seller questions. Let's get started right away. Number one, how much is my home worth? Well, that's a really great question, and obviously it's very specific depending on the property, location, condition, etc. But there are some online tools. Here at the Louie Ortiz Group, we offer an online evaluation to give you a rough idea. This will share with you a lot of data around your area so that you can get an idea. If you really want to know the value, contact one of the agents on our team. We can do what's called a comparative market analysis, or CMA, and we can give you a very detailed analysis. It's important that we know any upgrades, features, any unique characteristics of your home, and a member of our team can even visit your property so that we can go over that with you. So contact a member of your home, but that's probably the number one question that we get when someone's considering selling a home. How much is my home worth? Number two, what's the best time of the year to sell my house? That's a really great and also a very common question. Well, there's a lot of data that suggests that the summer months, anywhere say between maybe April and August, may be some of the best months, but there's some other reasons that other times of the year may be good as well. Statistically, we typically see more properties on the market during the summer months. We also see more buyers in the marketplace, and typically there's more transactions in most years in the real estate market. However, sometimes the last quarter of the year can also be a great time to sell. There's typically less competition, there's less inventory on the market, and buyers have fewer choices. And sometimes buyers need to buy something before the end of the year. At the date of this recording, interest rates are going up as well, and sometimes that also can drive buyer demand because buyers want to lock in that lower rate. Many times a buyer will save more money by locking in a lower rate on their loan than a lower or a higher purchase price, depending on the situation. Best time of the year can vary depending on what your needs are. Contact a member of a team and we can go over some data with you to make sure you pick the right time for you. Number three, how long is it going to take to sell my home? What a great question. The National Association of Realtors says that nationally, the average days on market at the date of this recording is approximately 62 days. Now, 62 days is a very subjective number because obviously there's a lot of differences. If we're selling an oceanfront $12 million property, the days on market might be significantly higher because typically as prices go up, there's typically less buyers in those higher price points. If you're in a lower area where there's a lot of demand, those homes can sell much, much faster. We've sold homes in as little as 24 hours, depending on the demand, the price, etc. So to truly find out, contact a member of our team. We can go over the days on market, what's called the absorption rate for your area, and we can give you some really great data so that you can make an informed decision when trying to decide when to sell your property. How much does it cost to sell my house? That's another really great question and something to consider when you're going to market your home. There's a lot of different ways to sell your home as well. You can certainly attempt to sell it as a first sale by owner and selling it on your own. There are discount brokerages out there where you can list your property for a fee. But I would say the majority of sellers typically will use a real estate agent, and many times you can get more money for your property when it's marketed well and when there's someone looking out for you. There's things like title expenses, you have real estate commissions, you have repairs. There's other expenses that can go along with selling the property as well. Perhaps it's staging. These are all some of the items to consider when selling your property. To give you a really rough idea, if you're going to list with a real estate agent, you can expect to pay anywhere between maybe 5 and 8% of the sales price in expenses, but it's very subjective and very negotiable. There's no set fee for real estate commissions, for example, and everything is negotiable. If you want to know for your specific property, contact one of the agents on our team and let us prepare an analysis for you to help you make that decision of exactly what it's going to cost to sell your property. Number five, and also a very common seller question. Maybe your house has some repairs. Maybe there's some things that you feel need to be fixed before you sell it. Should you make those repairs before putting the property on the market? Again, this is an item that's very subjective on the situation. Obviously, if it's major repairs, roof leaks or foundation issues, those might be items you might want to consider. But it really depends on your needs and your wants. Maybe you want to sell the property quickly. Maybe you don't want to put that money into it, and it's something you can negotiate. So every situation is different. I will share with you that many times it's better to do minor repairs than it is to open escrow and have the buyers do their inspection and ask for repairs. We've had many escrows where a lot of times the repair can be very minor if fixed with a licensed contractor, and you can fix those items very easily. And yet when a buyer comes in, they tend to ask for more than maybe what that item actually costs. So depending on the repairs, sometimes it's a good idea to do minor repairs, but if they're major repairs and you just don't want to invest that money, maybe that's something that we can negotiate with a buyer. It's very subjective and unique to your situation. Again, contact any member of our team and we can go through that individually with you. I want to share with you a bonus tip. One of the items that our team uses very heavily, and there's some other videos here in our channel that you can look at, is we can use something called virtual staging. Maybe you have a kitchen and you think you might want to remodel it before putting it on the market. Well, did you know that we can digitally enhance photographs to show prospective buyers what it could look like before actually making that renovation? Imagine the power of that when a buyer can see their property the way that they would like it before you actually do that repair. So that's a bonus tip and something that is often a very common question, and that's a technology tool that our team uses to help overcome those objections. So if you have any questions, any additional seller questions, I encourage you to ask members of our team. Here on our channel, there's other very helpful information and videos that you may find helpful. And if there's anything real estate related that we can help you with, contact any member of our team. We're here to help you.